Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to make the serverless application by using the Lambda function. So this will be a simple function that will basically print the hello world. So I will be making it and I will show you the step-by-step process that how it will work. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do, as you can see here, that this is the AWS directory. So inside this directory, I created other applications also. But for now, I'm going to create another directory by the name of, let's say, my SAM Lambda. All right, my SAM Lambda, like this. All right. So yeah, this is the function, and inside this function, what I will do, the first thing that I'm going to do is to write hello world, and inside this hello world, I will create a file. Sorry, I just created this file, not a directory, so I will delete this, and let's create a directory by the name of hello world. And inside this directory, what I will do, I will create a file by the name of app.js. And once it is done, you can see now, let me just write it like this. All right, let's create a template here also by the name of template.yaml. All right. So these are the two things that I created, like the hello world. Inside this hello world, I created the app.js, and this is the template.yaml, in which I will create and write all the configurations that are required for the AWS. All right. So now for this application to build, you need three things. Like the first thing that you need to do is to, as you can see here, that the first thing is the AWS management console that you need to sign up, and after that you need to also install the AWS SAM CLI. And this is a link that I will be giving in the description below. And after the as you can see here, that this is the method of this. If you are using Linux, for that you can install it through Linux. If you are using Mac OS or Windows, you can use these commands or these all right, so these guidance will be helpful for you to install the AWS SAM CLI. And the next thing that you need to do is to install the Node.js, or if you also want to do, you can do this with the help of Python, but I'm using it for Node.js, so you need to install this, all right, in your Windows or Linux if you want to. All right. So after that, the next thing that I'm going to do is to, I have already created these things, what you can say, this code. So for the app.js and the template, so I will first of all copy this and show you what are the things that are present in it. So let's copy the code of the JS here. So basically this is the Lambda function that will basically create an event, incoming event, and that event will basically give some kind of response in the kind of status code and in the message. As you can see here, that it is giving us the status code 200, that is basically showing that the operation is successful, and this is the message that will be returned in terms of response. All right, so this is basically taking the incoming events, and after that it is returning these responses. After that, this is simple hello world from Lambda. So yeah, the next thing that I'm going to do is to copy this template, that is the YAML template that will be helpful to create the AWS resources. So let's copy this and let's paste it down here inside this template.yaml file. So what this template does, so basically it is inside this template there are some configurations and the resources that are mentioned here. As you can see here, that these are the resources that will be used in order to create the serverless application, and this is the version of it, like the AWS template function format version. This is the transform version of the AWS serverless, and this is the description of it, like the simple SAM Lambda function. And after that, these are the resources that will be used in this AWS to make this application running. All right. So for the first thing is the hello world function, that is a logical ID. This is the type of the function, that is the AWS serverless function. And inside this, these are the properties, like the code URI. So as you can see here, in the code URI is showing the hello world. So inside this hello world, as you can see here, there is a app.js. So inside this app.js, the code that will be present in it will be running. All right. So this is showing this path, and this is the Lambda handler, and this is the environment runtime that will basically use the Node.js. So if you are using the Python, you can also mention the Python here, but I'm using the Node.js. And after that, these are the event that will be triggered in the API endpoint, and this is the API event. This is the type of the API. after that, this is the properties. So the properties will basically show the API endpoint when you will insert when this template will be executed. As a result, this will be the last path that will be executed, and I will show you. And this is the method. So basically it will this is the method get that you can give it and access it with the help of HTTPS. All right, so this is a get method, and after that this is the output that will be shown to us. So this is the hello world API. This is the API gateway endpoint URL. All right, so this is the description of it. As you can see here, API gateway endpoint URL for the Lambda function, and this is the value that will be returned to us, and we will take this value and run it, and as a result this code will be running to us like this hello from Lambda. All right, so like the fn join. So fn join will basically take these strings and combine them together like this HTTPS, and this is the URL, and after that at the end this is the hello. That's the path, and this path will be executed, and we will use this in the browser, or we can also use it in the curl command, and it will print us this hello from Lambda. So I will also write like hello world from Lambda, so this will be proper for us. All right, so after that, the next thing that I'm going to do is to save them, and let's first of all increase the size of the terminal and write sam build. First of all, sam build. So now it will take some time. All right, so it is built now. So now the next thing is going to be sam deploy guided. All right, so I will show you the whole process of it. So let's as you can see here that the stack name is hello world API, so I will write hello world API. So you can choose any stack name if you want to, but I'm using the hello world API. After that, the region is app south 1, so you can write any region that is near to you in the AWS server, but my region is this one, app south 1 Mumbai region. So let's write this. After that, confirm changes before deploy, yes. After that, allow SAM CLI IAM role creation, yes. After that, disable rollback, so I will write no, because I don't want to disable the rollback. Let's say if the execution failed, then it will not roll back, it will not execute this thing multiple times. Instead, I don't want to disable it, I want it to running multiple times if one thing failed. All right, if this execution failed, so like this. After that, hello world function may not have authorization defined. Is this okay? So I will just for this testing application I will write yes, but if you are using it in the real production environment, you can write no, because this will make this application unsecure, because there will be the authorization issues. But for now testing purpose, I will write yes. All right, so may not have authorization defined. Is this okay? Yes. After the save arguments to configuration file. All right, I will save them, and save configuration file is this one. All right, same config toml. So inside this file, the configuration, the data will be saved in it. All right, so same config file, you can change the name of it if you want to, but I'm using the same name, same config.toml file. Same configuration environment, this will be default, and let's check them. So it will take some time. All right, so let's wait for this. So as you can see here that this is showing the message that deploy this change set. So I will just write a yes. So it is creating in progress. So yeah. Now you can see that this is done now, successfully created and updated the stack, and this is the URL that you need to copy. All right, so this value will be used, and after that, if I copy this URL and go to the Chrome browser, and once it is done, I will just paste this down here like this. As you can see here that this is the hello that is printed now at the end, and this is the URL of it. So if I press enter on this, you will see that hello from Lambda. All right, so although I should maybe I have not saved it, this one, so yeah, no problem for it, but it is now giving me the message that hello from Lambda. Similarly, if let's say if I clear this and write curl, what you can say, paste the URL, and if I press enter on this, you will see that hello from Lambda. This is the message that it is showing up. So maybe I have not saved it, so yeah, but it should work, and this is working fine now. So now let's clear this, and after that, so now let's open the Lambda function in the AWS Management Console, as you can see. So if I open this for you, so this is a Lambda function that I already visited. So if I show you, you can also write Lambda here like this, and if I click on this, so let's wait for it. So now you can see that only one Lambda function is created now, and this is the function that I created just now. So let's go to the applications, and as you can see that this is the hello world API that I just created. So let's press enter, click on this and delete it because I don't need it. So this is saying that visits the AWS CloudFormation console to delete your application stack. So let's delete and go there. And yeah, let's wait for it. So now you can see that these are the functions that I need to delete them, like this one first of all, delete this one, delete stack. So it is deleting in progress, so it will take me some time to delete it. Let's go to another one, delete this one also. So yeah, it is also deleting in progress. So if I go to the previous one, and let's show you, so it is taking some time, and if I refresh this, you will see that the delete is complete of this function. If I go to another one, delete is failed. So it is taking let's click on this one option, SAM CLI source bucket, delete now, and now it will take me some time to delete this. So this one is deleted, so it will also take some time to completely remove from there. So but the process is deleted. So if I refresh, delete is complete. Delete is complete. So it will take some time to remove this from here, but the stacks are deleted now. So now let's go delete this, close it here, and now let's refresh this. So now you can see you don't have any serverless applications yet. Let's go to the functions. So there is no data to display. Let's go some layers, replicas. No data is present here. All right. Dashboard. So you can see that the Lambda function is deleted completely, zero byte. All right. So yeah, this is how it will work. So now let's go add them into the Git, and now let's add git add git commit created the hello world Lambda serverless application like this. All right, so it is giving me a message that git add file system are not, so sorry about that. So let's go back, cd, go back. Now it will work because in the AWS Lambda the Git is not initialized. Instead inside this AWS the Git is initialized. So yeah, so now you can see they are committed, and after that git push origin main. So now they are done. Let's go to the Git repository, refresh it. So 12 commits created the hello world a serverless application here, this one. All right, so yeah, so this was the process, and I hope you understood and liked this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.